So, good evening. Good evening. Hopefully, let me just readjust. Hopefully, you're all having a wonderful Sunday. Hopefully, we're going to have a wonderful Monday, and hopefully, we're going to have some good news tomorrow. Aubameyang's brother was yet again on another Instagram live with troops saying he's coming to London Monday or Tuesday. Couldn't tell us what for, though. He said, I can't tell you what for. So I'd imagine we might have some good news this week coming up. And it's a big couple of weeks coming up for us as a football club because, yes, we won the FA Cup. Yes, we won the Community Shield. And it's been a good start for Mikel Arteta, hasn't it? Or a good end to the first season. Now his first full season in charge, he needs to get rid of some of these players. And we've got about, 13 days, 14 days to get rid of some of these players and get some in. So big 2 weeks coming up for this football club to determine where we want to be and where we want to get to this season coming. Because if we don't get out some of these players and we don't sign some proper players, I promise you, we ain't finishing in that top six. So hopefully, fingers crossed, the Banter Club doesn't end up becoming the Banter Club of the transfer window, because as it stands, we have only announced William. Gabriel, hopefully, will be announced this week. And hopefully Aubameyang, which, by the way, like I keep saying, is going to be the biggest signing of the summer. But a couple of potential players going out. We'll start off with Guendouzi, actually. Guendouzi, he's now linked to Valencia, of all clubs. He was linked to Villarreal, Unai Emery's team, good evening, and all that one. He's been linked to PSG. I don't think there's anything in them links. Genuinely don't. I don't see why PSG would want him, if I'm honest. Their midfield is a lot better without Guendouzi in it, that's for sure. And they've got some decent players. Yes, I know they're an Asian team, PSG, or some of them are. But I don't think Guendouzi's on the list of priorities for PSG. He's obviously been linked with a move to Lyon for Hossein Aouar as part of that deal. They swiftly blew that one out the water. And now he's then been since then linked with Villarreal. But today's breaking news is he is linked to Valencia. Now, I'm still not convinced he's going to stay at this football club. And Mikel Arteta, he does speak in riddles at times, very Wenger-esque in some of his stuff that he says, especially when it comes to players. He said the other day, bear with me, somebody's ringing. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Sorry about that. I could not take that call. So, yeah, I do apologise. But as I was saying, he has been linked with quite a few moves in away. And I don't think he's going to be part of this Lyon deal for a while. I don't see that happening. I think Lyon, there's a lot of clubs abroad that are very cash strapped. And I think that... And I think that he is going to be part of a cash deal away. But I don't think that it's going to be, let's give Guendouzi to a set football team and get one of their best players back in exchange, plus a bit of cash. I don't see that being the thing. If Guendouzi goes, it's not going to be the all singing, all dancing 35, 40 million quid that a lot of people think it was. I think that if he does go, it'll possibly be a loan with an option or obligation to buy at the end of that. But that is going to carry on. And I still think he'll be an Arsenal player when the season gets underway. And I think that we will see that him and a lot of other players will be leaving after the season kicks off. 3-4 games into it, we'll start to get an idea of what this squad's looking like. And there'll be so many last-minute deals, it's going to be ridiculous. But I know a lot of people are scapegoating Guendouzi. They're saying that he's not good enough, he's this and that. Personally, you all know my thoughts now. I think he's a good footballer. Mikel Arteta the other day, like I said, sat there and said, well, you know, it doesn't matter what happened 2 weeks ago or 2 years ago. Everyone's got a clean slate. Well, how many times do we have to keep cleaning the slate? You know, him personally, Guendouzi, I'd keep him 1 more year. I'd see how he does for 1 year. And then I'd get rid if he don't step up to the mark. But if he does step up to the mark this season, then yes, potentially he could be the £40 million footballer that we think we've got. But yes, anyway, let's move on. Sorry, I've been sidetracked. I do apologise. Let's move on to the next guy, and that is no, it's not Guendouzi. You see, totally lost my thought process now. That is Lucas Torreira. And Torreira is linked with a move to Fiorentina again. And that's building up a lot of pace over in Italy because all the outlets over in Italy, they're all saying it's going to be a deal that could be done. Arsenal want £25 million cash minimum. They don't want it in one payment, by the way, but they want a cash deal. They don't want it as a player plus cash from any of the teams that are linked. Fiorentina is one of them. Napoli is another. And we want at least £25 million cash for him. Now, listen, since he's been here, we paid there or thereabouts that for him. Obviously, then payments have not been cleared off yet. It's on an instalments basis, like most transfers. But I think that if we do get him out for about what we got him for, then obviously the payments coming in on the instalments then pay off the payments that we owe to the club that we got him from. I do think he's another one that's going 100% adamant this guy will not be here by the end of this transfer window. And you know what? Would we really miss him? Probably not. Our midfield's crap, even with him in it. Let's be honest. Did we miss him yesterday? No. Did we miss him in the cup final? Nope. Have we missed him this season when he's not played? Nope. I just think that he had a good little run under Unai Emery. Other than that, what has he actually done? Because I just look at it and I think, like, all the hype that surrounded this guy when he came, he didn't get into the team until September, end of September, I think it was. He then had a 3-month stint up until Christmas where he was absolutely quality, let's be real. But having said that, Arsenal were on a 22-game unbeaten run. And he was a good part of that. But if we can get him out for there or thereabouts what we got him in for, I think that represents good business. The guy is not that good. He genuinely isn't. He's and I keep saying this, and people get in my case for saying it. He's too small to play in that position. And people always throw, oh, Kante. Kante is 10 times the player this guy is. Yes, they're about the same size, but Kante is an absolute baller. You know, that guy will run his socks off for you. He don't switch off and not track a runner. He won't tactically, stupidly foul somebody, yeah, and give away stupid free kicks. Torreira does that. And I just look at it and I think, do you know what? For 26 million pound that we spent on him, if we can get that back, do it straight away. It's going to be a big summer or a big autumn window. And it's going to be a case of seeing where all these players go, because I do think we're going to see, fingers crossed, like I said, a lot of players leaving this football club. And I think that obviously I spoke about Maitland-Niles earlier to Newcastle. That's in the balance. Same with Wolves. Wolves, I'm sure, will come back in with another bid. We're holding out for 25 million on that one. Can we get it? Probably. I think we should keep him, Maitland-Niles. Rob Holding's another one. There's talk of a loan move to Newcastle. Why loan him? I've seen loads of people saying, yeah, let's loan him out, and if he has a good season, his value will go up. Hello? His contract will go down as well, because it'll be a year off of his contract. So the money that'll go up is not going to outweigh the money his contract's gone down. So for me, it's stupid to loan Rob Holding out. We might as well just sell him, unless we're loaning him with an obligation to buy him for, I don't know, 15 million plus the loan fee of whatever it may be, 3-4 million quid. So yeah, there we go. But let me see what you guys think. Let me pin some of these comments. Thoughts on Van der Beek to United? Good player, very good player, mate. And if Man United get him, they're a lot better, aren't they? That's for sure, because their midfield's not that great, is it? It's not the midfields of old for Man United, and Bruno Fernandes and him in midfield, all of a sudden, it's a lot better. Maitland-Niles ain't going anywhere. Well, if you believe Sky Sports, then yeah, that's what they're saying. They're saying that he ain't going anywhere, and we're trying to give him a 3-year contract. Sorry, an extension to his 3-year contract. I'm not so sure about that. I'm not so sure about that. And this is where the media can very easily manipulate people. You know, you never know. He might stay at Arsenal. I really want him to stay at Arsenal, but let's be real. David Ornstein said the other day that he was in advanced talks with Wolves. In advanced talks with Wolves. Then it comes out, oh, actually, they haven't bid enough money. Now it's Arsenal are going to give him a contract. Well, hang on. If he's in advanced talks with Wolves, then surely, right? Surely, once Wolves then contact Arsenal Football Club, they wouldn't have actually been able to put a bid in, because Arsenal would have gone, actually, he ain't for sale. In fact, if anything, we're trying to renew his deal. But they didn't. They allowed them to put a bid in of 15 million quid. So, to be honest, Sky Sports are the least reliable source out there. I don't listen to anything they got to say, mate. Yeah, that Sky cover, I've said it before, was squirming. And I've seen that he's throwing accusations around to a Crystal Palace account on Twitter last night. I did notice he turned all the comments off on that tweet. But yeah, very naughty comments, if not true. And I actually follow that Crystal Palace account, and I've never seen him do any of what Sky Cover is accusing him of, which is kind of sad. Sell El Neni. Well, yeah, 100%. I think he'll go as well. Keep El Neni. No, definitely not. Let's do 5 more, because I'm going to wrap this up. I am doing a members stream in about 20 minutes. So if you are a level 2 or level 3 member, it'll only be a short one. It'll only be half hour. Then do come and jump on that. Jump on camera, and we'll have a little chit chat. See what your thoughts are on the game yesterday and some of these players linked in and out. But let's do 5 more. Let's do 5 more. Why are we linked to Brentford players? Because believe it or not, my friends, that is our level. That is our level. That's our level, apparently, financially, mate. We are Brentford. We can't afford anyone. We're skint. We're penny pinching, cash strapped Arsenal. Sell El Neni, sell Torreira, buy Thomas Partey. 100%. You better be in my member stream, you know. You better be there, boy. I want to see your face on my screen. You make sure you get there. DVS Daldinho. Change that picture as well. Come on. Go back to the Cesc Fabregas one. Class. We can make up to 15 million for El Neni, so why not sell for more money and put towards better players? Really? You think we can get that much? Let's have a look. I think he's only got a year left on his contract, mate. El Neni. Let's have a look. Let's see what it's saying. Let's have a quick look. See, this is modern technology at its finest. You can find out anything. Oh, he actually has, hang on. He actually has 2 years left. I'll make you right, my friend. Well done. We probably could get 15 million. I doubt it, but you never know. Somebody out there would be stupid enough to pay it. It just depends whether he's willing to go there, doesn't it? Good evening. Good evening. Ozil must go. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. 305 days, baby. And let's do 1 more. Come on, let's do 1 more. 1 more. Who do you think our next signing will be? Gabriel. I reckon it'll be tomorrow. But we shall see. Apologies for everybody who was at the beginning of this stream that see me answer my phone. I couldn't not answer that call. So yeah, apologies for that. And it did ruin the flow of the stream a little bit. So apologies. But listen, I will be back at 9 o'clock with an uploaded video. I am going out. So yeah, man. I won't be back again on a stream unless you're a member. Come join in 24 minutes if you're a level 2 or level 3 member. Also, smash the likes up. Not even 100 likes yet, man. Which is kind of worrying. It's like, where's all the likes at? And Torreira is just a nuisance on the pitch. I forgot your donation, DVS. Sorry, man. I didn't see it. I'm like Wenger. But there it is. Thank you very much, buddy. Appreciate that. And I'm out of here. Laters, peeps. Oh, actually. Go and follow my Insta. Link in the description. And my Twitter. And my Facebook. Come on, let's get these platforms up to as big as this one. All have a wonderful evening. Laters, peeps.